everything seemed so bleak. Nothing ever seemed to work. Everyone would call her weak, but they didn't understand her. Her life wasn't easy ever since she was born. When her mom saw she had his eyes, that just made her hate her more. She was a product of rape, grew up in an abusive home. Mommy used to beat her till she broke bones. She'd tell the doctors that she fell down the stairs. Spent every night listening to God ignore her prayers. Pills took away the pain, at least for a little bit. So deeper and deeper she slipped into the bowels of addiction. No one cared to listen, they were so quick to judge. Who was she? Just another addict lost to drugs. And then one unfortunate day, when she was looking for her escape, her dealer got hit with a no-knock raid, and that just sealed her fate. As she was locked away, left alone to rot in a cage by a justice system that only knew her name.
Forgotten tragedies that you'd rather ignore. Just casualties in this self-righteous drug war. You just want to lock them away. Forget their name, forget their face. Forget their pain, forget their pain.
He was going to school, just trying to get an education. He never understood why all of these other kids just hated him. They berated him and beat him, basically breaking him. He got jumped right in the middle of the gymnasium. 5 jocks from the high school football team, all of them laid into him. The coach looked the other way, he was basically forsaking him. He was the kid sitting quietly in the corner of the classroom, but when he heard that bell, he knew he was getting his ass kicked soon. And all of that changed when he came across some cocaine. Something finally clicked in his brain, and he went to school the next day with a gram in his pocket, railed it in the bathroom, said today's the day to stop it. Stuck his pencil in the quarterback's eye socket. He no longer felt like a hostage, but the police were already on the way, and all of his teachers had nothing to say when he was handcuffed and dragged away. Spending his days stuck in a cage, afraid after he was raped by his cellmate, and the guards just looked the other way.
Forgotten tragedies that you'd rather ignore. Just casualties in this self-righteous drug war. You just want to lock them away. Forget their name, forget their face. Forget their pain, forget their pain.
When his dad lost his job, unemployment barely covered rent and bills. He tried praying to God, but him and his little brother were still skipping meals. He watched his dad try and drink his depression away, but nothing ever seemed to change. He hated seeing that look on his little brother's face when they were standing there at line at a food bank. So he made his brother a promise that this was the last day. He fronted a bottle of pills off someone that he knew. He sold them off quick and he used the profits to buy food. His brother was only 5. There's no way it was right to stand there and watch him barely survive. So he did what he had to do to get by. He was only 14 himself. Employment wasn't really an option, but he needed that money. Nothing was ever gonna stop him. But in the end, he sold his product off to the wrong kid. When he got caught at school with him, he was so quick to snitch. His little brother watched him put in cuffs and sent to juvie, crying and screaming, asking the cops what they were doing.
Forgotten tragedies that you'd rather ignore. Just casualties in this self-righteous drug war. You just want to lock them away. Forget their name, forget their face. Forget their pain, forget their pain. Forgotten tragedies that you'd rather ignore. Just casualties in this self-righteous drug war. You just want to lock them away. Forget their name, forget their face. Forget their pain, forget their pain.